I am Onkgopotse Motsamai, online and distance Bachelor of Education student with Northwest University. I am stationed at Akanyang Center for Teaching, which is Northwest University's Learning Support Center. Please allow me to journey with you in what was RBI's 2023 Arts Festival.
Can you tell us what the vision for RBI is, maybe for the next coming 5 years?
I think that the only thing that I can really say is that over the next 5 years, we want an expression of the gifts of people to come to the fore. That's all I want. I want everyone who was born to be something to be that thing and better. And so the schools that we're bringing onto the village landscape are schools that speak to the different gifts that people have. Be it an arts and performing school, be it an artisanal school, be it a maths and science center, whatever it is, we're saying your God-given gifts must come to the fore, and we must house them in these schools, and you must go on to become a better ambassador for this village because we interact with you.
Baholo, ladies and gentlemen, that was the voice of RBI CEO Re Enki Pitwe, outlining his vision of arts for RBI. RBI is invested in cultivating healthy spaces for the learners to execute this important mission. To this effect, RBI had to appoint creative arts mentors in their various genre specializations. And in the process, RBI created opportune spaces for the mentors to fine-tune mentoring skills and abilities to polish raw talent. Talk about nurturing two birds in one process. And all this is echoed by another mentor, whom we introduce a bit later.
Each and every class was just about growth. Ever since I've started, these kids started off not having an idea of what they're getting themselves into. So I think also that influences the educational background of the talent that I have. So that is something that I was able to put towards them. So now today, looking at them performing like this, really like doing even above my expectation. Honestly speaking, I was really proud and I really enjoyed the journey.
As you can see, no theater is visible. The 2023 RBI Hunt for Creative Arts Talent began with a series of auditions held at the high schools of Royal Bafokeng Nation's capital region. And boy, talent was found. In boys and girls, perhaps in unequal measures. Meet for the first time Marcia Kinzuri Muitoi Mudise, later to become the creative artistic director of the musical Muitoi performed by the learners.
I'm not only looking for a piano, I'm not only looking for this, but I also want, a chance.
Marcia is outspoken, verbally and in action. She has presence. Put in a cliche, she occupies space. And she certainly rubs off positively on her learners. But how? Let's meet, for instance, Mapuledi being auditioned by Marcia. As with Marcia, and well before being trained, Mapuledi, just like many in this Pokeng background, speaks in a characteristic way. But what do we mean by this? Her command of Setswana is less outstanding than it is that she has picked a memorable angle to project her narrative. The narrative itself performed in a series of 4 beats, each following a memorable curvature, and the angle is sure poetic. It is so in a sense of the rhetoric being contained in a series of breath units, of repetition of words and phrases often commencing poetic lines. About 3 months later, during the RBI Gala dinner, the South African musician Reselailo Selota will speak about the performance of this festival as being destined for greatness.
Destined for greatness. Selailo Selota, destined for greatness. But I didn't know everyone, all income, everyone, every single one, young people, I was very impressed because fingerprints, it's a greatness. Every one of you is destined for greatness because only destined for greatness. But greatness will drag you. It will drag you. Stop. If you are destined for greatness, you are destined. All of us are lemon. So exactly 40 years ago. Because I get 18, 17, I'm 58. 27 years. No, 58. I'm 58 years old. That January 3rd, I'll be turning 59. So 40 years ago, I get some gold mining, Delcal gold mine. He really go Delcal gold mine for 4 years. Destined for greatness. I'm destined for greatness. So, you are destined for greatness.
You will later, in this short clip, witness greatness being reintroduced for the benefit of the learners. In the following frame, Marcia confirms the seeds of greatness already planted in the learners.
Doubting yourself now. You're writing. You guys have written poems that are beautiful. Read them. Read them. This thing I'm going to go to the classing. Or how do you know class? We do it on my
Be completely free. Like completely. And when I say free, I'm talking about the talent.
The last speaker in the previous frame was that of another RBI Arts mentor, Miss Poppy Sibia, Sotobe, who ultimately became Marcia's sidekick, assistant theater director. But wait, Poppy is a living legend on her own. She was the principal dancer in the initial staging of Muitoi, the musical version. In all this, the learners during early rehearsal stages are rather wooden, and yet determination, not at all hampered, carries the day. And here we witness new lives, beautiful butterflies emerging. Intoxicating is the word, such as first during the Rustenburg activation and finally in the staging of the musical Muitoi. The tutors did well, and well they did. Meet the lead dancer of Muitoi, Tomo Tlhabane. This is the big stage, Lebone College's main theater. In the following frame, she, no longer available as was wont to be, because all these learners have their examinations to sit for, has been swapped. The choir, natural in its handling of 4-part harmony, does not go wrong. As with singing, the African girl is natural in dance. As we conclude this catalogue, we note that in addition to Muitoi the musical, training of learners on fine arts, dance, music, and film did take place. Baholo, here they are, young but artists in their own right. They were appointed as RBI's 2023 Arts Festival mentors. We asked this question on behalf of the audience. How did 2023 find home among learners who were never formally trained in artistic performances? We deal with this question cautiously.
My experience with RBI, oh my gosh, it's been a great journey. These people, they are like family. It's been great. I remember that there was some time where I left and went to Johannesburg. But even when I came back, they welcomed me. And it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. I learned a lot, made new friends, a lot of friends actually. So yeah, I met my family, guys. Family number 2.
Hi everybody, my name is Marcia Moitoy Zuri Mudise, and I go by the name of King Zuri Wamusari.
So you can already hear the name Muitoy. just that part. Just that part. Muitoy. So, Muitoy, can you please tell us how you came about writing and directing this show? How did you see it? Did you live it? What happened? Tell us about Muitoy.
All I can say is that Muitoy is not based on a true story. It is a true story. It is my own story. So it was really easy to write it. It was really easy to portray it because it's actually just my life story. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So for the people that are at home, and they haven't seen the show, can you take us through the show and tell us a little bit, just like a teaser about the show Muitoy?
Okay, the show Muitoy is basically about a journey of a young woman who goes through life and forgets who she is. And basically, somebody called Masana, which is her great grandfather, comes back to put her towards herself, to remind her of who she is, what she's about, where she comes from, and who she really is, so she shouldn't forget herself. So it's truly an inspirational story.
I really hope that people at home get inspired just by hearing you say that. But please tell me about the experience you've had with RBI and the journey that you've been with the kids. How was it?
Oh, wow. I've just realized that I have found my purpose. And my purpose is giving back my skills of art to the kids, and the children are my purpose. And through art, I think that is like my purpose.
Yes,
it's my purpose. Yeah.
So Masana called you back.
Yeah, she pulled me towards myself and said, "Come back, girl. Remember who you are."
And then to this.
Look now,
And I can see how happy you are. I can see how you're excited about the show. I've been looking at you walk around and you're just like engaging with the kids so beautifully. And I just hope that even the kids that are coming get to experience you as a teacher, you as a human being, and you living your purpose and showing them that this is what and who a teacher, an arts teacher, should be, and how just a glimpse of the life that they would want to live, how it would be like. It's just so for tonight, please describe the show. Actually, the night, using one word, just one word.
Zawawa.
Zawawa.
If it's a word, but it was Zawawa.
It was Zawawa. Oh my goodness. All right, so one last question, right? What message do you have for the kids? The kids that you've been teaching, the kids that have heard about this and want to be part of this, and the kids that haven't heard of it, but they might. So what message do you have for them, for the kids that are coming?
Art as a passion forever. That's the only way you will grow. Art shall always be your passion. And that's it.
So short and yet profound.